I think you guys in media entertainment know who NVIDIA is, but I've been in NVIDIA 15 months and I didn't realize all the great things we did. So I wanted the first thing to share with you guys. These are the 4 areas we are in. Gaming is big. I talked to 1 or 2 of you guys here that are in gaming. One of our biggest growth. Pro virtualization, you guys are familiar with that. Auto is one of our latest segment. And again, one of the largest growing segments. Anybody here bought the latest Tesla? No? Nobody fortunate enough to have the latest Tesla? If you have the latest Tesla, it has the button that you push that self-drives itself. It's got NVIDIA technology behind it. And we're doing that with a lot of cars. But I'm here to talk to you about the very exciting data center segment. I wanted to share this because it kind of gets me into what I'm here to talk about, which is grid. We define grid as graphics virtualization for applications and desktop. But I think everybody is familiar with Quadro. That's kind of what we're famous for. We own about 80% of the PC and workstation market, 90% when it comes to just workstation market. And then a nice, I like that I just found out when the Oscars were on this year that since 2009, not only every movie that's won the category of Best Visual Effects, but every movie that was nominated used NVIDIA for their visual effects. So I thought it was very cool, especially as an employee, and kind of a nice trivia question for this, because we've been very popular with Quadro in our workstation. So what we decided back in 2012, somebody in engineering and marketing, I don't know where, probably all the above, decided, well, why don't we take that Quadro technology and put it in the data center, and now be able to deliver that same graphics that you're used to receiving when you buy a Quadro graphics card for your PC or workstation, but delivered through a data center. So that's what we've done. And the key sentence here is probably, I think, the second one, because we are virtualizing device and desktops, but also we're virtualizing applications. And why we're virtualizing applications is because one of the things that maybe not everyone's aware, the Quadro name is tied to our Quadro graphics card, but there's also software in it. Actually, I was pretty amazed when I first joined NVIDIA to find out we actually have more software developers than we do hardware developers in NVIDIA. But when we build Quadro cards, we work with all the graphics companies out there, AutoCAD, Adobe, Dassault Systems, and hundreds of others, and we optimize their software to run on our product by building what we call Quadro features. All right, so that's another very important part that we say, let's put that in the data center. VDI, I'm sure all of you guys are familiar with it. It's really taken off in the last few years. And typically what you've heard from vendors and anybody selling you on VDI is it's got a great TCO, a great ROI, great for security, maintain your data in the same place, great for IT folks to centralize management, make management easier. All true, all great points. What we found out is that when companies, doesn't matter what industry, go and deploy it, the users are used to a certain performance. And you can have all those great arguments you want, but if you've not taken into consideration the workloads and the applications you're going to deliver, and what are the users actually going to use, there's going to be a lot of dissatisfaction and your VDI deployment is going to go down. So in comes NVIDIA. What we do is we basically take, again, that GPU and we put it behind your VDI. This is your typical VDI environment with server, hypervisor, and virtual desktops. Another important part is we certify applications. If you go on our Quadro website, you'll see hundreds and hundreds of vendors and applications actually certified on our hardware. I know you guys are media entertainment market. Our typical so far, most successful, there are 3 markets. That's the education space because the engineering school, architecture school, design schools are using it. The manufacturing companies like Bell Helicopter that we showed earlier there, and the companies like Populous, the architectural engineering construction company. We are getting, and I know maybe some of you here in the room, we're testing and trying your typical applications you guys in your media entertainment market on our grid environment with good success so far with applications like Maya and many other ones, and we'd love to have the opportunity to continue on testing those applications in your environment. So I kind of talked about this already, but when you buy our solution, you buy a graphics card that goes in your Dell server. And then you get all the software that sits on a hypervisor, whether it's Citrix or VMware. Today we're working with some other ones. And then we support and certify all those applications because, like I said, we work with Quadro, and then provide you all the support updates and maintenance to it. So here's some of the examples of what we've been doing just through software today. So you can buy one of our GPU cards, Quadro cards, and we can enhance performance, monitoring functionality just through software. One of the examples I like to give is we've added a lot of H.264 encoders on our cards, and we've worked with VMware on the latest protocol called Blast Extreme. We're able to offload all the functionality of the Blast Extreme away from the CPU, offload it from the CPU, and run it on our GPU. So now we're not only running graphics, but we're running network type activity. And so we've seen performance increase in networking of about 20% and 15 to 20% in reduction in latency. So when your contractors, consultants are working from home remotely, they can still access this and still get great performance. This is our cards. M60 is our rack mount server. It'll go on something like a Dell R730. Dave, me and you are going to be buddies today. And M6 is on the Blade version. So we've had a lot of requests from our customers saying, look, our vendors pushed us onto Blades, pushed us maybe the hardware, but we've moved on to Blades because it has all the advantages. So is that we really want to stay with Blades, so we want a Blade version, and that's what we did. And then the next thing we do is, since we're adding everything through software right now, we have licensing that we offer through that, and we have two models: a perpetual license, which is the term itself says you own the license for the life, or a subscription model, so we'll give you the choice of one or the other. If none of you have ever tried running a virtual desktop using your graphics applications, this is a nice and easy way to do it. We call it TriGrid, so it's actually, if you go on our homepage and search TriGrid, or even actually go Google and do NVIDIA TriGrid, you can go and apply for a virtual desktop account. We give it to you for 48 hours. We have about, you see those applications over here, I don't know, about 12 different applications that you can test and run. That it's running off of a data center in Santa Clara, San Jose, California. So you'll kind of get the worst case scenario. What will it run like, considering the network bandwidth, the latency bandwidth, running something that far away. And you can kind of try it out on your own and see how it runs. Try it on your laptop, on your tablet, or desktop workstation, any device. Thank you very much for the opportunity here. Thanks for the GPL for having us here.